Well, greetings everyone. I'm out in the travel trailer this morning, and this one light, I'm going to replace it today, but I want to just, hopefully it'll replicate what we had the problems when we went camping this past weekend. It flickered and there was a couple LED lights that weren't lit, and so you can see right here is where there's a couple LEDs missing. And so today we're going to install a motorhome lights. It's pretty straightforward. Your normal RV light. It comes with screws and wire nuts and some instructions that seem to be pretty decent. I was able to follow them. I'm able to take this apart without any problem. So let's get to the disassembly of this light and see how easy it is to just replace it. It looks like this light is much larger, but if there's a hole up there, I shouldn't have any problem covering it up and mounting this one. So hang in there with me. There's a possibility that you didn't see the malfunction because my camera wasn't tuned in just right. But the way we take these off, we just pop these off. Somewhere there's a groove right here. And the lens comes off with no problems. And then, let me turn that off so I'm not blinded. It looks as though I've got the normal RV bit, which is a little square one. Let me see if this is the right one. Yeah, that's it. So let's undo this. I'm hoping there's, 4 inches of wire to play with. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to save these screws and probably use these on the new lamp also, since they're the ones that come with the new lamp, half the length of these. So I've got the power off here so I know I won't be shorting out anything within the fixture. But we're going to, looks like it's coming apart. Okay, we don't have twist nuts. They're crimped. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to leave these alone, leave them connected, and just cut a little bit off of this wire and use these on the new fixture. That way this stays connected. And when I get them off, a black and a white, and right now I'm assuming that the black is hot, but I do have a meter to test that. So I'll get back with you when I'm making the voltage checks. I've cut the wires and removed the old fixture and threw it in the trash. And my voltmeter is set on DC to read hopefully 12 volts here. I'm going to put the ground on the white wire and the black on the red probe, and I'm reading 12.1 volt. So that's good. My problem with using these meters is I sometimes forget to turn them off. The next thing you know, I got to buy another 9-volt battery for it. So I'm making sure that that is turned off before it gets put back into the... So it does come with a little baggie. We're going to use the twist nuts in it. I told you earlier about the screws being short. I mean, these are short screws. I have no idea if I'm coming through. I don't have the camera positioned correctly, but these screws are a lot longer. So the test is, now I got to take these covers off, and they just slide off relatively easy. Just kind of grab and push down and over, and then they just pop right off. And this screw will actually go through there. So I'll be able to connect, probably use the long ones on the outer perimeter, and then use 4 short ones in the middle. That looks like that just might work. And I don't have enough I'm going to peel back some more insulation off this wire. This is red. I did test this one out on a battery in the house, so I know that the red, and of course the instructions say this isn't a 100% red wire. It's like they're both white wires, but this one has 2 red stripes on it to indicate that it's the positive terminal. Now I'm just going to grab one of these nuts. We'll get the positive connected. Kind of halfway twist it. I didn't want to mess with Coachman's crimp because they've got larger wires there, and with these lamps we're just hope that's enough to hold that. Now, because that 12-volt line is running somewhere else, so I don't want to take a chance of messing up the connection. Just the ones that go straight to the lights. And since that original light was inoperative, I just went ahead and cut the main wires off of that fixture. So in the future, this will really be easy. There we go. Now let's test this and make sure it works. Oh yeah, it does. Oh my goodness. It's bright. Oh, that really makes some good light. It's actually got 3 different colors. You can punch it once, and it's kind of a blue color. Punch it again, and then of course you can dim it. If you're watching TV at night, you don't have to have a glaring light, but you got enough to walk around in the cabin here. So I think this will be a nice little, oh, I really do like the features of this. Yes, sirree. Up to full max. Yeah. That makes some pretty decent light. In fact, it's kind of blinding. And when you punch this, it changes to the different color, ambience colors. But if you push and hold, and then it turns it off. So let my eyes get used so I can see. It's about blinding. But I'm going to go ahead and stuff the wires back up inside this cavity. There's plenty of room up in there. And probably go ahead and I'll just mount it. You don't need to see that, but it's plenty of room for it to go. I'm just going to make sure I get the wires up above the ceiling. And there's enough cavity in here for the small wire here, so that won't be a problem. When tightening these screws, don't over tighten them, because this material is more like a particle board. It really doesn't have much substance to it.
So you don't want to strip the threads out that you created. I have not had to pre-drill. So that's the way they are. That's good. Now we're ready to install the diffusers up there and slide over in place. I'm happy. They're actually larger than the originals. Let me stand back. I believe Janice will like that also. And you can have different type of light. That's like an operating room, actually. I kind of like that one. It's a combination of both. And then the yellow, which that'll dim for a night light. Let me see something here. If I turn this off, will it remember the last setting? Because that would come in handy. If someone's sleeping, you can come in here and turn this light on. Oh, good. It remembers where it was at. So that's a good thing. So I've got these lamps off of Amazon. They're called motorhome lights. They come in a larger box of 4 for around $33, less than $9 a piece. So today is the end of this little project, and I call that, I can get it a check mark, because in another 2 weeks we're going to be going back out on the road. So we'll have that squared away. My next project, and I may not film it, is this 2018. This mechanism that holds it up is kind of weak because it was squeaking one time, and I put some vegetable oil on it. That really messed it up. It wouldn't even stay up. But I purchased some of those cargo magnets, and I think I can mount one on here and one up in the wall, so that when you go up, the magnet just holds it open. So that's going to be my next project. But a lot of this stuff, like this outer piece here and that's particle board. And it's just about to fall out on that thing there. It's getting not metal fatigue, but wood fatigue. So I'm going to fix that. And then we'll be ready to go, other than loading up the refrigerator and our clothing. So if y'all are RVers, I wish you a good season in camping. And we'll see you next time.